Hi YouTube, Thomas here. Just got a couple thoughts I wanted to say. Last week I was talking about depression and I didn't know that week would be the week that people decided to commit suicide. I talked about ways or methods of helping yourself go through your depression. And also I talked about some things that people have done to help themselves get over those rough patches in their lives. And everybody's life, rough periods do happen. And even if you are rich, like I think Barbara Spade, I'm not sure if that's her first name, but her last name is Spade. She's married to the brother of David Spade, comedian, and he was on Saturday Night Live, and David Boudin, who was a famous chef, restaurateur. Also, he was a very famous guy for his writings, author of many books, and won many awards for his work in the public arts. And I wanted to congratulate him for for what he's did for us as human beings, to provide us with his thoughts and how we can better our lives. But the problem is that he had a problem and nobody really addressed it. And I don't know what the situation is, why he committed suicide. Same thing with Miss Spade. She was a multi-millionaire and had been successful in her corporate life. And she has a daughter. Same thing was Anthony Bourdain. He has a daughter. Both of them had one child. Both of them were daughters, about the same age, 11 to 13 years old. And they decided to commit suicide. It's a tragic thing. You can see the parallels in these people. And, you know, both of them were very well rich and accomplished people. But something didn't happen. They was missing something. And I don't know. I can't really speculate as to why that they had that situation going on with them, that they felt the need to commit suicide. My thing for people is, because I'm going through a rough time right now, I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. What's going on with me, in my health, and in my financial situation. But, you know, I thought about it, but I said, that's not me. That's not me. I am not going to give up, put my hands up and say, I can't deal with it anymore. I'm just going to cancel myself out. No, I'm not going to do that, because you know why? Because I know the man upstairs has got my back, and I know things will turn around, and I know that I can do it, and I know it's going to be happy, and I got so many people counting on me to make this thing work. And I want people to have the courage. If you need help, please have the courage to call somebody, to call a friend, call a helpline, get some help, because we all need help. A man is an island. These people, they died by themselves. They had no one to counsel them. They were in there. He was in his room, 6,000 miles away, killed himself, and she was in another room with her husband there. And around, he must have been watching TV or something. I don't know what's wrong with that sucker. But she hung herself. So what was going on? They needed help. If you need somebody to hold your hand, if you need somebody to give you that encouragement, please, please get help. Please. Because I don't want people to go through life and having these issues, and they just make it rough for their family members. We want to help as much as possible. So please, if you, within the sound of my voice, if you are in a situation where you need some help, please just go get some help, because we definitely need you around to help us become a family and to help us to continue on with our life. It's a very bad thing for this young woman, 11, 13 years old, to go through life without her parent, her father, and her mother. Just talking about two different people, but of course, but because of the two young ladies, I mean, they're about the same age, 11 to 14. But they're going to miss that other side of life from their parents, because they're going to feel that their parent had let them down when they needed them the most in these teen years. So it's definitely tragic, and it leaves scars. So please, if you need help, please contact someone, please, for my sake, because I know we all go through tough times, and I have them like everybody else too. But you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on to God's hand, and you gotta have faith. Say, faith, I'm gonna beat this. Just say, I got this. And one thing I always say to myself, it's gonna be better the next day. Okay, so everybody, stay strong. Go get some help if you need help. And I'm going to say peace to you. God bless. Thomas, I'm out.